What I like most about theatre is that you're using your entire body, your hands, your brain, even your voice, everything about yourself to make an art.
Life, it's fully present and everything feels real. Or maybe because it is real, you can feel time and space literally unfolding in that moment. And real consequences, actual drama are happening right in front of you. And there's nothing more powerful or evocative and affecting as that.
No two individuals will find themselves having the same experience, even though they could be involved in the same play and be in the same venue. It is simply unique in that sense. There is always something for you in theatre, no matter who you are and what you do. Furthermore, theatre is also magical in the sense that it allows you to escape from your daily life while also kind of offering another perspective of your life and society from a higher point. And all of these are done in a 2-hour performance.
It's a great platform to express oneself, to communicate our ideas, stories, narratives, things about social issues, messages through a very diverse, multifaceted, multi-perspective, multi-interdisciplinary platform and practice, whilst discovering the spaces in between. So environment and us, you and I, me and my other performer.
What I love about NUS Stage is that it provides quality education, training and experiences for university students such as myself and potentially you.
In the process of creating works and performances, it will definitely be mentally and physically toiling, and in such times, having a supportive network is very important, and I feel like Stage managed to provide that for me. They are always very ready to come and check on you, whether you're okay, you're doing okay, and I also love that everyone is so open to giving and receiving feedback.
It's a very open platform and open space, which is very non-judgmental, and basically you can just explore and experiment however you want, physically, ideationally. And so one of my most memorable sessions in Stage is when we had to do this screenshot thing where we close and open our eyes, and in front of us the frames would change, and this frame would be like 10 seconds of stillness or minimal action, and that just was beautiful because it just opened up a whole imaginarium inside my head with just very simple actions on stage. And that's just the power of just doing something performatively.
I think my most memorable training session was when we were instructed to kind of create pieces that were inspired by the site or the place, the room that we were in. So when the groups were dispersed, we were allowed to move around the building, and my group chose to perform our piece right outside along the corridor right outside our training room. And in the process of discussing what to do and trying out movements and like idea bouncing, I really found comfort in how passionate Stage members were in theatre. I think especially later on that session, when we walked around to watch the other group's performances and they watched ours, we had like a mini feedback session where we kind of said what we liked about their piece and what we had questions. So it was actually a very positive kind of exchange and environment, and I really loved that everyone was so willing to learn, and we were so encouraging to each other, and it was just a very exciting moment to be in.
The most memorable training sessions that I can remember are those where I forget my lines. You know, you think you have it, you have spent so long memorizing the lines, and then suddenly when it comes to it, you go blank. And then you hear people going, just come out of it on the spot, go, go, go. And then you try and attempt to come up with the lines, and you go, and nothing comes out. Then what do? Right? But that's the thing, in NUS Stage, there's really a safe space to try, and everyone's just laughing, not at you, but with you. And it happens to everyone. So, of course, I remember the embarrassing moments, but those are also the most memorable moments, and I wouldn't trade that for anything.
And I feel like such environment definitely helped me grow as an actor, as a member of Stage, and as a member of the theatre industry.
What I like most about being in a production is the element where you and your peers are working together to make the piece happen on stage. So the journey there is a very, very wonderful feeling. It's a very good feeling, and when you finally see it there, it's like, that's what I like most.
When you're a performer, like sometimes you just go through the motions, and sometimes things are very abstract and you have to imagine how something would flow. And so when you actually see everything come together materially through all your movement, through everybody's collaboration, suddenly everything makes sense, and it's just like a moment. And I think that's really beautiful and meaningful.
My favorite part of putting up a production is the moment right before the cast actually goes on stage. So there's this excitement and nervousness in the air, and no matter whether you're cast or your crew, your heart is pumping really fast and your hands are sweaty and everyone's just so nervous and serious. But even then, you can see the cast and crew kind of comforting each other, encouraging each other in their small ways, like be it a nod or like a hand squeeze or a thumbs up.
The relationships that form during those productions, the whispers backstage, dancing and screaming and singing and doing monkey business in the dressing room, inside jokes amongst the cast members, the crew.
Just being in that moment makes me feel so alive and reassured that I have such a supportive team with me, and it's just so exhilarating in that moment.
Yeah, I'm quite nostalgic for that.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Come join us. We love to see you in NUS Stage.
When the neighborhood wives, after a morning at the wet market, sit facing the breeze to trade snatches of gossip.
About leery shopkeepers, the local louds, like that fella who's always drilling his walls, gives me migraine. And that mad woman always throws things from her window. Aiyo.
With careful put-downs, they fashion boasts about stubborn sons, lazy daughters, who by some miracle or mistake always score well in class. When words falter, gestures take over. Pursed lips, rolling eyes, animated hands adorned by bangles of gold, jade, steel, string.